Okay, I have a question. And I want you guys to think for a second about what I'm about to say. Think about history all of a sudden. Think about when you were growing up as a kid and you were coming up and you wanted to be a doctor, you wanted to be a lawyer, and then, people gave you their opinion about what they thought you should be. When you started off in business, people thought like, you shouldn't go to business, you should go get a secure job and things like that. You got this, this advice from people. Now, it's said that 1% to 3% control most of the wealth around the world. So if those people weren't the ones that were giving you the advice, who was giving you the advice? And here's this question I'm about to ask you. How did they know what they were talking about was true? Were they judging it from their own life because they were successful and they had hundreds of thousands of dollars in the bank and millions of dollars in the bank and traveling when they wanted to? Or were they just coming out of their ass with an answer? I'm going to go for that one. Because most of the people that are giving you advice are wrong. I come in circles where people are like, what are you doing? What are you doing this? What are you doing that? And if it doesn't fit in their world, they automatically put you in this category of you're not making it. But if they happen to find out that you are making it, that advice they were giving you, that consultant they were at that point, now they become the jealous person. You see, one thing about me is that I want everybody to succeed. If I go in the gym and I see a guy that is bulging in muscles, I'm going to go talk to that person. If I see a person that looks like they're successful, I'm going to talk to that person. And I want to ask them, this brings me back to the interview I did with MJ DeMarco. And for those of you who don't know, MJ DeMarco he wrote the book, The Millionaire Fastlane. And he talked about when he was 13 years old, he was at a gas station and he saw a kid pull up in a Ferrari. And he asked the guy, what do you do for a living? He could have asked the guy any questions. He could have said, nice car. Or he could have looked at the guy like, look at this person trying to show off in their Ferrari. Right? But he chose to ask the guy a powerful question. And the guy told him, I'm an inventor. And little did he know at that time that advice, that answer that guy gave him molded him into writing the book, The Millionaire Fastlane. It got him to think right away, there is more to life than just working a job. Now, I'm not talking bad about jobs. You all know where I'm coming from this. You know that I think that jobs it's a time issue. Right? So why are we listening to these people? When I'm getting people in coaching sessions, I'm finding out most of their coaching is about them trying to combat the people that don't believe in them. That's most of it. It's ridiculous. These are the same people that say things like, and I want you to hear me on this one because I'm not in network marketing, but they're the same ones that say network marketing is a scam. It's a pyramid scheme. Until, I thought the same thing for a while until I watched a Grant Cardone episode where he had a millionaire network marketer who was in multiple network marketing teams. And he said, man, look, this is Grant Cardone. Hey, if this network marketing thing is such a scam, who said, how are you making millions and they're making nothing? Because what happens is, and I want you to hear what I'm about to say. In history, when people haven't achieved something, achieved success, they become negative motivational speakers. It's a scam. It's a pyramid scheme. What they don't tell you is that only a few will get wealthy and the rest will die. They won't make it. It's false. It's false. Because once the people who are moving full speed ahead are making it, then they become the point where I'm not going to tell you any information. Because I had to work day, night, in order to get to this position. Now all of a sudden you want me to give it to you for free? No. That'll be $10,000 for you to get in my circle. And I don't blame them. Right? But we got to wake up, people. Somebody asked me, and I'm going to end it with this. What do you think of Ty Lopez? I think he's amazing. And some of you might say, what do you mean you think he's amazing? Somebody did some research and so-called found out that wasn't Ty's house. First of all, I'm not going to spend my time trying to figure out whose house is what. But what I can tell you is this. If you're a student of knowledge and you're moving full speed ahead, I'm on your team. I'm with you. But we have far too many people running around. I'm trying to find out, is this person real? I'm trying to find out, is that person real? Is that putting money in your pocket? I don't have enough. There's not enough time in the day for me to worry about whether another man is legit or not. You listen to Ty Lopez's videos. He's a man that reads. And that reading will come into your life and it will change it. Knowledge will change it. This is why we say things like you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If the 5 people you spend the most time with are bull crappers, they talk about nothing, they're alcoholics, they're shucking and jiving all the time, they're always trying to shush you when you want to talk about something that's out of the box, those are not the people you need to be around. But if your 5 people are always going to conferences, are always reading, are always sharing with you some new nuggets that they've learned to change their life, if they're traveling to exotic places, that's going to rub off on you. So I want you to really think about what I just said and absorb that and understand that this is real, folks. This is no games. We only have one life. Unless you know about some other ones that we don't know. I hear people talk about reincarnation and stuff. I don't know about that. All I know is that right now, I only get out of life what I put into it. So the question is today, what are you going to put into your own life? So with that said, good people, thank you. Have a nice day. And if you want some coaching, come to me. I'm going to give you one free session. Then after that, it's going to be paid. But don't come to me unless you've already kind of worked on yourself. Don't come to me unless you're ready to move it to the next level, because that's who I'm going to be talking to. I'm not going to come down here to bring you there. So think about it. Take care, people. Hopefully your day is going great, and I'll see you on the flip side.